Our next step is to experiment a little bit with some improvising. If I start, for example, on my one draw, I'm going to tip my hat to the chord change and say 5 chord, I'm going to hit a note that matches. I'm letting the listener know that I know what I'm doing. Then 4 beats later, I want to be on a note that matches the 4 chord. I want to tip my hat again to that chord change. So I might go 1 draw for the 5 chord, and maybe go to 2 blow for the 4 chord, and I'll go to our common 2 draw for our 1 chord. But what I do to get there, I'm going to change a little bit. I might just go 1. So I play the little pickup lick or a transition into that 4 chord. I'm improvising. So here's what you're going to do is you're going to play a note that matches for as long or as short as you want. Improvise, improvise, improvise. Play a note that matches the 4 chord. Improvise, improvise. And then play a note that matches the 1 chord. For the most part, we don't need to worry about the 1 chord. You've been playing tons of licks on the 1 chord. It's really the 5 and the 4 that we're focusing on. So, for example, if I start on the 1 draw to 2 blow. I resolve the 2 draw. Let me improvise a little bit now. 1 draw, 2 blow, 2 draw. So can you hear where these cool 5-4-1 licks come from? Now, this is going to be your most challenging one so far because you're going to, it's time to improvise and experiment with it a little bit. You're going to want to do the same thing you did before and focus on using the different notes. So let me do a little bit of that myself, and then you can do it as well. So let's trade. I'll take the first one. 2 draw half step. Those 2 draw half step to 2 blow. You play a note combination. I'm going to play a 3 draw whole step to 1 blow. Pick another combination. Now I'll start with 4 draw and go to 6 blow. Worked fine. Try another combination now. So you probably found this to be a good challenge. You're going to want to spend, I don't know, a couple days, a week doing this. You're in no hurry, right? You're going to be playing the harmonica for a long time. It's always better to take your time and enjoy the journey. I present a lot of information at bluesharmonica.com. I think people feel that, internet stuff's fast, learning process hasn't changed. I've just given you a lot of information. Make sure you take your time and enjoy this process. Spend a week or 2 on this easily, if not more. Okay, now remember I said the 4 chord is just blow. So maybe you can not have to focus on the 4 chord. Just tip your hat to the 5 chord, maybe 6 draw. And you're just walking, you're improvising, and oh, here comes the 4 chord, blow. So I'm going to give that a try. Alright, so I'm going to play 6 draw, and then when that 4 chord comes, I'm going to blow wherever I'm at on the harmonica. Yeah, so that sounded pretty cool. I'll start with 3 draw whole step. Let me start with 4 blow. Now, since I was on the 4 blow, I wanted to use another blow, not the 4 blow again, for the 4 chord. So you can see what our task is for number 2, and this is going to take more time. Tip your hat to the chord change, improvise, blow when the 4 chord comes, and then eventually resolve. Where's our resolve? 2 draw, 6 blow. You could hit one of the other notes. Just keep in mind it's not going to have as strong of a resolution, which is just fine. Our goal is to change it up, right? So anyways, take a couple weeks, a month, whatever it takes, experiment with that.